Hi, today we are going to see the 59th stotra. Veda swango jida krishno drida sangarshano chudaga varuno varuno vriksha pushkaraksho mahamanaha. Veda. Veda means one who has the power to do the Vidhana. Vidhana means the regulation. So Bhagavan is the only power who can create the whole universe and regulate each creations. Bhagavan, with his infinite truth, he creates the mind, and he is also called Prajapati. Pati means who is the reason. Praja means the creators. So who is the reason for the creator? That is the creation is called Veda. He has another name, Srashtatu. Swanga. Swanga means Bhagavan who has the power in accomplishing works all by himself. It is also has another meaning. Anga means the limb. Swanga means beautiful with well-proportional limbs. And Bhagavan is also the reason for three main causes. One is the material cause, one is the instrumental cause, one is the efficient cause. So when we consider ourselves as a pot, so to understand in a better way, Bhagavan is creating us. So we are the creation. So we consider ourselves as a pot. We need some material for the pot. That is the material cause, mud. So Bhagavan needs some material cause, that is called 5 elements. Bhagavan is using 5 elements as the material cause to create us. The second one is the instrumental cause. So Bhagavan needs an instrument to create. So for creating a pot, we need the pot maker's wheel. So for the creation of us, the material is all the 5 elements, and the instrument is the body and the soul. And the next one is the efficient cause. That means the Bhagavan who is required reason for the making each and each creation with the uniqueness. One creation will be different from others. So the same way, the intelligent pot maker makes sure the pot is efficiently created. So the material cause, instrumental cause, and efficient cause are all Bhagavan's creation, which has been done single-handedly without any other help. Ajita. Jita means win. Ajita means one who cannot be won by anyone else. Bhagavan who cannot be conquered by anyone else. Bhagavan who cannot be vanquished by anyone else. So Bhagavan who cannot be won by anyone, anywhere, at any situation. That's why he is called Ajita. Next one is Krishna. One of the meaning of Krishna is he has been the incarnation of Vishnu Bhagavan, born to Vasudeva and Devaki in the Yadava tribe. And next one is the Krishna Dvaipayana, where he is taken the Vyasa Bhagavan's incarnation, who is the reason for many Upanishads. The next one is the dark skin. That's why the Bhagavan is called Krishna. He is the reason for the physical, mental, and intellectual activities of each and every creation. Next one is the Dridha. Dridha means firm. Bhagavan, who is firm in 4 things. One is conviction. Next one is judgment. Other one is love. And other one is mercy. So Bhagavan is very firm in doing convictions of what is right and what is wrong. The second one is judgment of who has to get the result. One who is doing good will get the good result, the other one will not. Third one is the love. He knows which dedicated devotee should give the extreme love. And next one is the mercy. Bhagavan will know how to show mercy on someone who does a mistake by forgiving and forgetting. Next one is Sankarshano Achyuta. Sankarshana means at the time of cosmic dissolution, Bhagavan is taking everything to himself what he has created. And Chuda means destruction. Achyuta. Bhagavan is the only power who does not have any destruction. Bhagavan stays the same from the beginning till the end and forever. But Bhagavan takes himself all the things that he is created at the time of dissolution and he starts the next yuga. Varuna. Varuna means the sun. The evening sun is called Varuna because he is withdrawing his rays to himself at the time of dusk and dawn dusk. At the time of dawn, he is liberating all his rays. And also the Varuna Dik, that means the western horizon. Padinar, at that time the sun is setting. So after the whole day's function, giving all the rays to everybody, Varuna Bhagavan or the sun is taking his scorching rays to himself and disappear to come the next day. Varuna, the son of Varuna is called Varuna, and we have two Maharshis called Vasishta and Agastya. They are called Varunas, who has the power as equivalent to Varuna Bhagavan. Vriksha, Vriksha means tree, is something which is unshakable. So Bhagavan is the supreme Brahman, where the world is emerging out. And he is like the Samsara Vriksham, that is called the tree of life, which starts from there and ends there, and it starts a new life with the seed. Next is Pushkaraksha. Akshi means eyes. Pushkara means flower. Bhagavan's eyes is as beautiful as lotus. And he is everywhere, ever pervading in every space. That is the whole universe. And who shines the light of consciousness to the trusted devotees who meditate Bhagavan in the heart with true dedication. Next is Mahamana. Mana means the mind. Maha means great. Bhagavan has the great mind who fulfills the three functions: creation, sustentation, and dissolution. And he does this great game of samsara or life single-handedly and with ultimate happiness to see his creations doing dharma. So here we are seeing the names Vedha, Swanga, Ajida, Krishna, Drida, Sankarshana Achyuta, Varuna, Varuna, Vriksha, Pushkaraksha, Mahamana. So we are reaching the 557th Namam of Vishnu Bhagavan. Vedha Swango Jida Krishno Drida Sangarshano Chutaka Varuno Varuno Vriksha Pushkaraksho Mahamanaha.